Should we clap?
Clap.
Hi. Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
We are two idiots.
Well, thanks.
One idiot and who's the idiot? Oh shit. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Can't get out of this one.
No. Anyway, guess we're doing something different today.
Yeah, we are. We have for once we're
We
not
are.
going to a festival or a gig and already halfway drunk, despite the fact that we actually are drinking beer. But we're at home today.
We are.
And it's Saturday, so that's quite unusual.
I know.
But
I
anyway, yeah. Like we've been thinking what to do next year. Because we usually go Bloodstock.
Yeah, we do.
That ain't gonna happen next year.
Well, it could technically still happen.
Well, it could
but
still happen.
For the first time, ever?
For the first time probably ever, Bloodstock's sold out in 2 months.
Yeah, around 2 months. Which,
At least for the weekend tickets, they sold out.
But that's insane.
That's mental. That's
I mean-
that's never happened before, as far as I'm concerned. I've never heard of it before.
In all the years I've never had to buy my ticket the year before. And I've been going, well, how many years now? 14 years?
14 years, yeah.
So,
This year when we went to Bloodstock, I bought our tickets in May or something, 3 months before. Yeah, now they're already gone now.
Mum did the instalment plan.
Yeah,
But she didn't do that until the same year.
yeah. You can't do that now either.
That was a massive shock.
If you're lucky, you can get a day ticket now. But they're obviously because Bloodstock sold out so quickly, so they did this trick where now they have a separate, a new campsite. So they sold extra weekend tickets for that campsite, but that means that there'll be even fewer day tickets. So yeah, if you want to go Bloodstock, just for the day, you've got to get in there when the day tickets get released, as soon as they get released.
Oh yeah.
Because they're probably going to sell out in a day or two.
Yeah, they won't. They won't last long. But
Nope.
you could hold your luck and wait, and no doubt there'll be some resale tickets.
There'll definitely be resale tickets, but they'll also be in very high demand. So yeah.
But I think I've always wanted to do something different other than go Bloodstock. So this happening is kind of like a push.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
We've been talking about for quite a while to do something else than Bloodstock. We love Bloodstock, and it's an amazing festival. For us living in UK, we live an hour and a half away from Bloodstock now, so it's super easy to get there. Very convenient. Always have a good time. We know so many people go to Bloodstock, so it's always going to be fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's an amazing festival.
But sometimes it's nice to get a little bit out of your comfort zone and try something new.
Yeah, they did have a few issues
They did have quite a few issues, to be honest.
this year. So
One of the issues, so on the first day, all the card terminals broke down, so no one could draw money out, or no one could use their card. Then everyone had to go to the ATM. Then what happened is that the ATM ran out of cash. So
yeah, that was not a great experience.
for quite a while on the first day, no one could actually purchase anything. As far as I know.
mean, not many of us carry cash now, so
No.
it's normally cashless events anyway. But
Yeah,
when you can't actually draw cash out from the machine
yeah.
after the first day,
I mean, obviously,
during the
you
first day,
can just arrive at the festival carrying cash, but we just didn't, and a lot of people didn't. So, yeah, we were quite a few of us that were, for a while, unable to buy food or buy drink or buy anything. So, I mean, that's sort of, you can't have those issues. At a festival that's been going for so many years, can't have these issues. So that's what you expect from a festival that's just started. These are teething issues.
Yeah.
So the fact that Bloodstock still has that after more than 20 years, it's pretty ridiculous.
and the Wi-Fi,
The Wi-Fi.
I didn't buy it this year, but every time I
No.
bought it, it's not worth it.
I bought it last year and it was not worth it. It worked a little bit in the morning and then it worked sporadically at certain areas in the arena. But other than that, forget about it. And for the price you're paying, now I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but I remember it was pretty expensive for what it was and it barely ever worked.
Yeah, I think I
So-
paid for 1 day
Yeah.
and I could not get on the internet at all. So
Yeah.
that was just like a slap in the
So
face.
basically, if you go Bloodstock, do not bother buying the Wi-Fi. It is not worth it.
Well, that's definitely something that needs to improve on.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can't have your card terminals crashing.
For the amount of money that they probably make from Bloodstock, surely they can afford a better like broadband connection for the people who do buy into the Wi-Fi solution.
Yeah.
So yeah, like these are all like issues. Like you can say that they're minor. I mean, the thing with being unable to buy anything is pretty much disastrous. But like, come on, like that shouldn't be happening. Luckily, it didn't last for that long, but it's still an annoyance. It's still an issue. Like another problem is like the mile-long beer queues. So
yeah,
like, yeah,
that was not fun. They need to sort out the bar.
you have a few issues with Bloodstock. Let's just leave it at that.
It used to work so well because there was half of the amount of people.
Yeah.
Because like the arena space is still the same.
This is
When
one
it
of
used
the,
to be 10,000 and now it's almost 20. So it's I don't know. It just feels very compact when it's sold out. Obviously, it's still manageable, but I didn't like it when it was completely sold out on that Saturday because...
Yeah, the Saturday with Malevolence, Silosis, Whitechapel, that day was just manic in the arena. It was crazy busy. Like it, like obviously, like they don't oversell the capacity. Like
No.
there is physical capacity to have that many people in the arena. I know that like there's a difference between having enough room for people and having enough room for people to be comfortable.
Yeah,
Because I sure as hell wasn't comfortable.
Like, we've never felt like that at Bloodstock. Like, the last few years, it's been okay.
Yeah, it's been all right. Like, but that day in particular was so busy, crazy busy.
And now if all the weekend tickets are sold out,
Yeah, so
it's
I
going to feel like that
expect,
constantly.
like,
So
that's just like that for me. It's a personal thing. Like I am quite introvert. I'm quite like shy and social anxiety and all that sort of thing. And if you have just a slight bit of that, and you go to a festival and it feels like you're getting like suffocated by people, it's not a very pleasant experience.
no, I think like for me, because I've been going since 2010, I've seen that change of it just getting busier and busier. I used to be able to walk up the bar, get a beer straight away.
I've seen the
and have
videos and the
plenty of
pictures
room to
from like
breathe.
years back. I didn't go back then because I didn't live here. I didn't even know about Bloodstock.
Yeah.
But it looked a lot more pleasant.
Like, that was why like we went there.
Yeah.
You know, it was a smaller communities. Yeah. And it's good that they're getting bigger and they're getting bigger bands, but it's not the same for me anymore.
No, I mean kudos to to the organizers and they're undoubtedly doing really, really well for themselves and they deserve the success because it's a great festival.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, all these things have just changed the vibe of the festival itself. So it does not appeal to us as much as it used to, which is a shame. And I know a lot of people feel the same.
Yeah, but it is amazing. If you're thinking of going and you want to wait for a resale, then do it.
It's fine. Go and do your thing. It's fine. I know a lot of people who used to go to Download and now go Bloodstock. That's like
I
whole different
understand.
discussion.
Yeah. That's another subject.
That's a whole other subject. We can make a whole video about that. But do what you want and do what you feel is right for you. But yeah, obviously this year we probably wouldn't have gone Bloodstock either way. But now we have to go somewhere else. So it's like a push in the direction we wanted to go anyway.
Yeah.
So now we are like forced to look into other options, which we have, and there's lots of them.
Yeah.
There's loads of them.
But I'm just wondering, like, what? I guess the lineup is the reason why it sold out.
Definitely.
I mean, it is a much better lineup than it has been for a few years.
To be fair, the lineup hasn't been like this year was probably the best lineup in the years that I've been.
Yeah.
Well, I went in 19, 21, 22, 23, and then this year. So yeah.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
many
it's pretty
episodes?
strong this year.
Five times.
Yeah.
This year was really, really good. Next year
Next year's it is solid. Like,
is better. As much as I don't want to go into a massive discussion about music and stuff. Like, not overly bothered about the headliners, to be honest. I'm really not. I've seen all of them, and like Trivium Machine and Gojira. Like, I know a lot of people be like, oh, they're like, yeah, and like, cool, fair enough. It's not like they're bad bands.
no, they don't excite me anymore.
I think
Maybe we're just.
I just like to see something else, like something different.
Yeah, I mean, Machine Head played 2 years ago.
Yeah, Gojira play on a regular basis, don't
Yeah,
they?
Gojira have played, I think, well, at least twice. I think maybe 3 times. And Trivium never played, so I was like, when I saw that, I was like, okay.
Trivium, like, yeah, I mean, that's a solid announcement. This is just again like a personal taste thing. The band doesn't really do much for me, to be honest. But that's just me. Like other people fucking like Trivium, and that's absolutely fine. But yeah, like I'd be much more excited about seeing like on that lineup. I'll be like, yeah, Lord of the Lost, hell yeah. Like Kuhn and Coil, hell yeah.
Emperor, solid.
Yeah. Ministry would be good fun.
Warbringer again.
Feuerswanz.
Yeah.
Black Dahlia Murder.
And then you've got all the headliners on the Sophie are brilliant.
Yeah, Cataclysm, Mina Man, Static X, and Obituary.
But
that is fucking good.
But they need to expand that tent.
They all Me and That Man, Cataclysm, Static X, and Obituary all play in the Sophie tent. Like they're Sophie stage headliners. And if you've ever been to Bloodstock, you know how relatively small that tent is. What's even worse is, to me, that's worse. So what happens at Bloodstock is that the main band on the big stage plays soon as that band is done. The band on the Sophie stage starts, which means that everybody will be commuting from the big stage, which is much, much bigger than the Sophie stage, into the tent, if they can. So if you wanna catch any of the headliners, and you also wanna catch like Cataclysm or Static X, like you gotta leave at least a few songs before they end. Otherwise, you won't be able to get in the tent.
You might not even get in the tent. I mean, it's good that like the headliners don't clash, but it's also bad because
it's a problem. Because,
absolutely rammed. And it's so warm in there.
It's a logistical problem because you are trying to cram the same amount of people into a much smaller space. Like, how do you do that?
It's hard. You can't. It's hard.
In my opinion, they need to expand the Sophie tent. It's too small for that many people.
Or just have them on before the main headliner.
Yeah, have them start. I would not mind them overlapping. I know a lot of people again would disagree with me. I actually raised this on the Bloodstock forum. I said, like, why don't they just, like, in order to spread out the crowds and avoid all this congestion and all this chaos, why don't they just like have the headliners slightly overlap?
Yeah, even if it's by like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
At least it will still.
It'll stagger the people, so like you don't have everybody flocking to the same tent at the same time. I mean, there's lots of things you can do really, but like in my opinion, they would need to expand the area for the Sophie tent because it's too small, especially with a lineup like that. It's gonna be chaos.
That's what's put me off. Like Cataclysm, like in that tent, like
Static X, man. It'll be a massive party, and it'll just. I mean, you just gotta get in there if you want to catch Static X. Like I'd happily just skip all of like whoever they're gonna. Is that Gojira they're gonna be overlapping with?
Machine Head.
Machine Head.
Oh yeah. I'd
just skip all of Machine Head just to wait for Static X at the front or something.
Which is a shame.
It's a shame.
You shouldn't have to do that, but unless you just push your way like through. But even like Corporate Carney this year was just rammed.
Yeah, it can be so. Like, if everybody is like standing like sardines in a can, it's very hard to push your way through because you also don't want to be that asshole who's just like because people are gonna get angry. It's just you don't want to be that. Don't be that guy.
No, don't be that guy. But again, when I'm trying to get to the pit, like people don't let me through, and I'm like,
Well, yeah, but
that's also annoying. Like,
yeah,
I'm not trying to stand in front of you. I'm actually wanting to get in there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So there's as you can probably tell, there's a lot of reasons why we chose to not consider Bloodstock this year. It's a great lineup.
Yeah.
But there are some issues.
Yeah, for us. In our opinion, there's issues.
For us, there's issues, yeah.
Some people might not even think there's any issues whatsoever, but...
I mean, nobody, no festival is going to be perfect.
No, of course not.
So, there's probably going to be issues no matter where we go, but
just considering how long it's been going...
Yeah.
They shouldn't be having
these
issues.
There are some issues that shouldn't exist.
Yeah, whereas you go to a festival in Europe and it runs perfectly smooth, or they don't have these issues.
Yeah, they don't have those issues. It seems like some of them seems like teething issues, but yeah, hopefully they'll eventually fix that. But yeah,
I hope so because I'm glad it's doing well, and again, it's worth going. But yeah, it's just my personal opinion. We've been going for a long time now.
Yeah,
and it's just time to move on.
Yeah.
Not saying we're not going to come back, but
We'll definitely come back to Bloodstock eventually. Like, again, it's a great festival. So, yeah, it's not like we never ever want to go there again. But I think, next year would be time to try something different. Just because, like, again, we only live once, right? You got to do something. You got to go on some adventures.
oh yeah, there's like so much happening at the same time,
There's
which is what we're going to talk about.
Tons of festivals going on at the same time, or like near to the same time as Bloodstock.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we've been trying to like sort of figure out which ones to pick.
It's hard.
It's hard.
There's so much going on, like so much.
Yeah.
All throughout the year.
Yeah, there is.
But there's this really good website, in case you don't know. What's it actually called?
Concerts-metal.com.
Yeah.
Put a screenshot of it.
I'll put a screenshot of the website.
Over your head, or on your head.
It'll go right here, but
Yeah.
I think I just discovered it by putting in like metal festivals in Europe. It's like one of the first ones, and a lot of people might already know it. You might already know it, but they literally have a whole list all ready for the whole of next year, and they update like the lineups as it goes on as well, which is really good. It's just got all around the world, not just Europe.
Yeah.
So you can just scroll down and see, what's going on around the world, which is amazing. Even like small fests, they've got everything on here, and they even have gigs as well. Like, so say I'm on the Bloodstock page here, they've got like next events in the region. So it tells you all the bands that are touring as well. So like they have,
Yeah, so they have everything. They have all the festivals. They have all the gigs as well. So if you want to know anything about what's going on in a specific region, you go on that website. It has everything. That's actually really, really good.
It's really, really good. Like I've discovered loads through this.
Yeah.
In every country they got all the gigs.
It even
everything.
has different editions of the festival that you can go back and check Bloodstock 16 if you want.
Yeah. So highly, highly recommend this website.
Yeah.
I think you can just click on festivals at the top and it'll come up with the list.
That's pretty cool.
Or even it looks like you can just search for bands by country.
Well.
So and I think it looks like Hellfest have their own tab at the top.
That's pretty cool. That's where you have a big festival. When
it's got its own.
Your festival has its own tab.
Yeah, its own button at the top.
Oh yeah, its own button on the website. Yeah, it's crazy.
So we're gonna see now what festivals are actually clashing with Bloodstock. Because it's like, for example, my mum, she's booked the time off in advance.
Yeah.
It's sold out, so
gotta find something else.
What can we do?
Yeah.
That's in the same week, so there's actually a few options.
There's a whole bunch of options.
Loads. So the one I've always wanted to go to, that I've known about for years and always clashes with Bloodstock, is Brutal Assault.
Yeah.
So, that's in Czech Republic. I'm not sure where. Yeah, in this fortress. I'm not sure whereabouts that is.
Yeah, near a fortress.
Brutal Assault is in the title. Like, you get a lot of more heavier bands than Bloodstock. Always has been. You also got a few of the same bands. So who's actually playing that's also playing Bloodstock? Gojira.
Yeah, Gojira.
That hardcore band.
Cataclysm.
Kublai Khan.
Or Obituary.
So you got some bands.
Yeah. You get a
Rivers
few.
on the Hill.
Get a few of the same bands, but yeah.
But then
in general, it's like much heavier.
Much heavier. So you've also got Static X.
Static X, yeah.
Then you've got bands like Unleash, The Covenant.
Psychroptic.
Yeah.
Pig Destroyer.
Mayhem. Malevolent Creation,
yeah.
Hell Ripper, Gutalax. Yeah, so it's a lot heavier.
Yeah.
But I've heard like really good things about it. I do want to do it at some point.
It would be interesting.
It looks like a lot of people go to Prague, stay there,
and
then you just get a train. And there's like hotels near the area of the festival, and you can also camp. So I don't know too much about it.
But you probably have to book those hotels quite far in advance. They might already be gone. I haven't checked the status of that, but usually when it's like that, because it's near a small town, so if you want to have a hotel there, you probably want to get in there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
To secure your slot. Otherwise, it's just camping.
Yeah, I think the camping's quite safe. Like, we know some friends.
Yeah, I assume it's all right. I never heard of any
fine.
issues really with it.
And
So.
I don't know if they actually have some bands in the fortress itself, but you know, for example, if it's really hot, you can go in the actual fortress, and they've got loads of things going on. I think there's a bar.
Yeah.
And then you've got the town like right next door, and they've got like 24-hour bars and stuff, I've heard. So
Yeah, and people say the pints are really cheap as well. Like
and it's a lot cheaper.
The beers are very cheap, a lot cheaper than Bloodstock.
It's like, yeah, you have to get a flight, but I don't know, you'd probably still be saving money.
If you drink a lot of beers, you'll probably be making that up in like saved expenses on beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, if you like heavier bands,
yeah,
that's definitely
Be
one.
Nice to play as well. So
That's definitely one to
Proheria.
to consider.
Yeah.
If you're into your black, death,
Fleshcut play. Fleshcut
brutal stuff.
Yeah.
They've got Green Lung as well.
Yeah.
They've got some like psychedelic rock, looks like.
It is quite varied, but in general it's like a lot heavier than what you'd see at Bloodstock.
Yeah, definitely.
And that always overlaps with Bloodstock. Like that's
Always.
literally the same days. So you can't go Brutal Assault you can go Brutal Assault and Bloodstock, but only for the day one of them. You can't go for the entire festival because it covers the same period of time.
But no, even like if you take a bit longer to go to Prague, like Prague is an amazing city. I haven't been for years. But they apparently have some really good metal bars there. Yeah. And like loads of people probably meet up before the festival, so you can make a holiday out of it.
Oh yeah.
And then you can just get this train, which I think is quite straightforward. I haven't done too much research into it myself, but
I don't think it's too hard. It
seems pretty easy.
Yeah, it seems very straightforward to get there.
And I think there's like direct flights from most airports here in the UK.
Yeah, to Prague. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Prague is a major city.
Yeah.
So yeah, surely like that's a really good option.
It is. It is an option for us. But let's see what else there is. So also same.
Partisan.
So yeah, you've got Partisan. Now, I don't even really know where this is. Just that it's in Germany.
Germany.
I've heard of it. It looks cool.
I don't actually know where that is. I'm gonna try and go on my phone.
Let's Google that.
Schlotheim, Flugplatz.
I might have to go on
airfield.
There. It's on an airfield, yeah, interesting.
Apparently.
I might have to go on their website for the list of bands because it's one of those things where I can't read the logo.
All right.
Or I just don't recognise a lot. Right, Partisan.
Partisan. Yeah, it is near an airfield. Look at this. Partisan open air. There you go.
Bands.
It's right there.
Interesting. Okay. So whereabouts in Germany is it? Is it near a major city?
Not really. Well, nah. It's not, yeah. It's not really near a major city. It's probably about... Maybe, I don't know, in between Leipzig and Dortmund. So yeah, maybe mid-Germany. Like Germany is here, so like quite central in Germany. Yeah.
So I'm just on the website now. I only recognise a few of these bands. Party Cannon, that's always good.
Oh, Party Cannon is playing.
I don't know any of these though.
Oh God, no.
Looks like a lot of black metal.
Black metal.
Some grindcore.
Black grindcore, death metal, slam, black metal, death metal, black metal.
I don't know these.
That's a lot
Gorgoroth.
Oh, Gorgoroth is playing.
The Spirit.
Napalm
Death.
There's a lot of black metal. Interesting.
Oh, they got more here. Skeletal Remains, Grave. So that's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
But I don't know a lot of these bands, which is quite bad.
Yeah. It's just a lot of, death, slam, grind, and black.
Yeah, Tiamat, bit of goth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, not bad. I don't think that would make me go,
No, me neither.
in my, opinion. But
That's just a personal tasting again. I probably would not go to that.
we had a friend that went this year,
Yeah.
and she really enjoyed it. So
Yeah. Well, we all like different things, so...
I think if you're into your black metal, this could be a good one.
If you like... Yeah, if you're well into your probably your black and death in particular, you'd probably really enjoy Partisan.
And I think let's go on the website. Informations.
It's a bus shuttle as well. Wonder where that goes from.
Oh, looks like I don't know about that. Might be a hotel. I think there might be hotels available. Yeah, I think there's hotels.
Yeah. Didn't Sean stay in a hotel?
She might have stayed in one.
I think she did.
Yeah. And looks like there's shuttle buses. Again, this is the first time I'm actually looking at this festival.
Yeah, never researched this before. Mühlhausen train station. So you go from something called Mühlhausen. Where the hell is that?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's here. It's like a tiny town in the middle of nowhere. So how to get to Mühlhausen? Yeah, okay.
It looks like you can camp. I'm looking at the tickets here.
Yeah, camping tickets, yeah.
And I guess that's the actual ticket itself.
Yeah. So the ticket is 149 euros for 3 days, which is actually really cheap.
That's really good, 150 euros.
Yeah.
How much? Let's go on Brutal Assault and see the price of that. We didn't say how much that is. Exchange, no, that's the wrong thing. Oh, no, tickets.
187. So yeah.
So Brutal Assault's slightly more expensive, but not that much.
187 for Brutal Assault and 149 for Partisan. So Brutal Assault more expensive.
But they have got slightly bigger bands, I guess, like Gojira.
Much bigger bands.
Yeah.
Much bigger bands.
But
it's different. Like they clearly focus on even like more brutal or like darker bands.
More underground bands.
Underground bands, yeah.
There's still more to be announced, so they might announce bigger bands as time goes on. But
looks like they got the headliner sorted though. I don't know. Is Golgoroth and Napalm Death and I Am Morbid gonna headline? Is that it?
It just says first bands.
Maybe they aren't the main headline. Maybe they announce other headliners. I mean, I imagine Napalm Death will probably be they're a massive band, aren't they?
Yeah, they're big. They've got Grave here. They're doing original lineup German exclusive show, playing an exclusive set, first 3 albums. So if you're into the band Grave,
yeah. But yeah, generally smaller bands. But I mean, it doesn't look like a bad festival. It's just
no. I mean, I've heard about it. It could be quite fun to go to.
Yeah. But I think next year there's something that appeals to us more.
Oh yeah. So
than that.
So out of those two, I'd pick Brutal Assault personally.
Definitely, same.
I just think because you can include Prague with it as well.
Yeah, it's like a holiday.
Whereas, I mean, I don't know the.
It looks like it's.
Fly?
It looks like it's quite far away, and if like that, so there's a shuttle bus going from Mühlhausen to Partisan.
It might be easier to hire a car.
But then you gotta get to Mühlhausen. Yeah, it might be actually.
It doesn't look like it's near any major cities.
It's not near any major cities. You have to drive.
So that might be a bit more difficult, yeah.
It looks like it could be a bit of a pain to get there.
I mean, you can do enough
German.
research. Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Or you could hire a car.
Or you can hire a car, yeah.
That might be a good option.
Then you might want to go to Leipzig. Because they got an airport. You can fly to Leipzig from here, I think, Manchester. And then you just hire a car in Leipzig and drive there.
There still might be some cool things to do there. I've never been.
I've never been there.
So yeah, I can't actually say anything about that.
No, I don't know what's in Leipzig, but it's quite a big city.
There might be some metal bars. I don't know. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me.
It's Germany.
Yeah.
Like Germany is kind of like the capital of
yeah.
metal in the world, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
The amount of metal bands that came out of Germany is just like insane.
I know.
The amount of festivals they have. There's so many German metal festivals.
It's insane how much goes on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the last, I don't know what that one is.
Helsinki Metal Festival.
That looks very small.
15 bands announced.
And I don't know what that is. That's something going on in Blackpool.
Yeah, and there's something going on in Spain, Leyendas del Rock.
Oh yeah.
And then there's Alcatraz.
What's this? Oh my god, that's actually pretty decent.
So Leyendas del Rock is in Spain. Where in Spain is it? Alicante.
No.
That's interesting.
That's mad.
Is it in Alicante then?
Velen, unless that's the...
I don't know. Hang on.
Okay, so this wasn't on what we're going to talk about, but I think we have to talk about it now.
I've heard about
that
it,
actually
but
looks
I've
alright.
never actually looked into it. Yeah.
Damn.
Where is that? Yeah, it's outside of Alicante. So Alicante is here, and then you just go up, and then apparently it's here. Yeah, so it's near a town called
That's what it said.
Vienna.
Yeah, but still in Alicante, so...
Yeah, it's in that same area. It's very, very close to Alicante.
Okay, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, me neither.
What? Oh, wow.
That's it. Holy Jesus Christ. Okay, interesting.
We're just looking on Street View. It's, quite interesting.
Looks very different.
But very cheap to go to Alicante via plane.
It is, yeah. That lineup here looks actually quite decent. You got Powerwolf, they must be headlining. And then you got Halo, they probably also headlining. You got Beast in Black, you got Fear Factory, you got Forest Fans, you got Halo Effects. You got Lord of the Lost. Suffocation. There's a bunch of good bands here.
That's actually,
Cemetery Skyline is playing.
Wow.
Holy shit, that's Michael Stanley's new goth band.
That's really good.
That's actually really, really good.
And in Alicante, I never would have thought.
Me neither.
Well, there you go.
That's decent.
This is a good thing about this website. You can just find everything here.
Yeah. I guess there must be more bands to announce, because like for 4 days, I assume that can't be it. Unless it starts really late in the day. I don't know anything about this festival.
No.
But that looks good. Like, I'd go for that. Like that looks
I'd actually
really
go to
good.
that. That's good.
Just like even watching Halo play a show, you'd be spending a lot of money because they're getting that big now.
Yeah.
That they charge quite a lot of money for their tickets.
Yeah, to see him in like Alicante is like...
Yeah, so you go to Alicante and you get all these other bands along with it.
Yeah.
Like that's really good.
You know weather should be decent.
It should, yeah. Like Alicante in August should be all right. April Art is playing. They played 70,000 Tons of Metal.
Oh, you got the ex-singer from Equilibrium.
Oh, is that his new band?
New band.
Robse.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's cool.
Damn.
Okay, that's interesting. And again,
Elven King. Is that Elven King?
Yeah. Very
Elven
easy.
King.
Very easy to get to Alicante. So.
Yeah, it is.
And normally have cheap flights.
Mm.
That's really cool.
That is not bad.
No.
That is not bad, actually.
Awesome.
Wow.
All right. Well,
what do you know?
That's another option.
That's an option.
So yeah, that's also clashing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the same day. These festivals are all clashing with Bloodstock.
All the same week.
So it'd be alternatives. If you already booked Bloodstock, like those days off, and you can't go Bloodstock, these would be alternatives.
There's a couple of other festivals, but I'm not going to go into them because there's hardly any bands announced. They might be quite small.
Yeah.
But if you're into your goth, you probably already know. The camera overheated, so...
We're back. The camera overheated.
It stopped.
Because we're that hot.
I know. Smoking.
Anyway,
we're back. We were talking about Mira Luna, I think.
Mira Luna, yeah. It's a goth festival.
But they got Halong, so...
But they got Halo, so it's more than goth, but that's a lot of goth.
Mostly goth. I've heard good things about it, but yeah mostly goth.
Yeah.
If you're a goth, go. And I'm
Yeah.
sure you already know about it. If
I'm
you
sure
like
you
goth.
know that already.
But I mean, I've seen footage from it. It looks awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I'd go. But
I like these festivals. That's that sort of festival. What I love there is like the outfits that people bring, because holy shit, some of them like look amazing. And, like they have all this like these wild outfits and wild hair, and it's just I don't know. It looks really cool.
yeah, the goth look in general was just incredible.
Oh, I love the goth
amount
look.
of effort people put in
Yeah.
to look like to look good. Like it's amazing.
It's really, really cool. It's very, very interesting. Very different from like what like the typical metalhead looks like. But I like that. It looks awesome, and it would be very cool to go to one of those festivals. They all look they have different styles. They all look very different, but they all look very cool in each their own distinct ways.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And you get a lot of them at these festivals, all different, which is really cool.
Kudos to you guys, because I'm just too lazy to do that.
Oh my god! I imagine doing that every day at a festival. Like, we just get out of our tent and start drinking. We don't really prepare much.
Yeah, just baby wipe, shower, and
Wash ourselves down with baby
t-shirt
wipes.
and shorts, you know, that's it.
And pick a new t-shirt, and then that's it. Whereas, like, people who do these outfits, like, I don't know how long they spend doing that, but, like, regardless, kudos for your dedication. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's about image, but it's in a good way.
Oh, God, yeah.
You
Definitely.
know, it's really cool.
Yeah. Like the look. But yeah, anyway, like this festival here has like you still got Halo playing. They play Leyendas del Rock and they play Mira Luna. Two completely different festivals.
Yeah, that's true.
But
You've got Lacuna Coil.
You got
there
Lacuna
as well.
Coil, yeah. Blue Dangle, I don't know them personally. I have a friend in Denmark who loves Blue Dangle. It's one of her favorite bands. Corvus Corex. I think I've listened to them like years ago, and I don't remember what they sound like, but I remember liking it.
Okay, I've never heard of them. I don't know.
But other than that, I don't know any of the other bands on there.
No.
Icebreaker, I think that's a goth band. It means icebreaker.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know any of the other bands, so I can't say much about them. But intriguing. Like it would be interesting to go to a goth festival at some point.
Oh yeah. I'd like to do Mira Luna.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. Like
it's been like
just to be there,
being led into like this new world where we as metalheads haven't been before. So yeah. So like as much as we're all like alternative, we're also quite different. I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it? You've got all these different subcultures.
Oh yeah, and like even subgenres.
Yeah.
Metal,
Got like the emos, the goths, the hardcore, the slam kids, the like death
black
metalers.
metal, death metal, thrash metal. It's yeah. You guys at Black Metal Festival will be completely different to hardcore.
It's a different crowd.
Or
like,
goth.
we're all alternative. We're all part of the same sort of overarching, I guess, subculture, you can call it that, but we're also very different. Everyone branches off into different directions, and that's being reflected in the lineups of the festivals as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool.
Then you got Partisan, as we went through earlier, which is completely different lineup-wise to that, like total different. You probably would be very unlikely to see the same sort of people going to those festivals.
It depends on your taste, but I like everything.
We're polyamorous.
Polyamorous.
So we like basically, we like such a wide variety of things. Like, I personally think that life is too short to just listen to one genre of music. Like,
or even just like one genre of metal. Like I could not do that.
No. No.
I love a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Like that's why I could probably go to almost every one of these festivals and enjoy it. Because there's always going to be at least one band that you'll enjoy.
Yeah, like same. And
I've got such an open mind when it comes to metal and just music in general. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about keeping an open mind and like keep being curious, keep like thirsting for new knowledge about different, or like just exploring different avenues of what you're already into, like to try and expand your horizons a little bit. You know, it's fair enough if you're only into Norwegian black metal, but I mean, to me personally, it might be a little bit narrowly focused.
If that's what you want, that's what you want. Like
yeah, it's fine.
No harm in that. It's just there's so much to explore.
And it's very interesting. It's super diverse, diverse. Like, you know, maybe for people for like normies, it all sounds the same, but it really doesn't.
No. Oh no, it does not.
It really doesn't. But yeah, anyway, so that's that. That would be one for the future, for sure.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'd have a good time. So yeah, Mira Luna, that's the same time almost.
Yeah, I think that's straight after Bloodstock, or like slightly overlapping with Bloodstock.
But the festival that we're most inclined to go to, that clashes with Bloodstock, is one called Alcatraz.
Alcatraz Festival in Belgium.
So I didn't know about this festival until someone commented on our Temple Fire Fest video.
Oh yeah.
And they said you should come to Alcatraz, and I was like, Alcatraz?
Yeah, because we went to there's a YouTube video about that.
There is.
Temple Fire Festival in Brussels.
Very small festival.
Very
underground,
small festival.
Black and death metal bands.
Venue called Magazine 4, which is like a warehouse type of building, just outside the city centre. But you can walk to the city centre from the venue in like less than half an hour. Really cool venue, actually. Very cool venue, like very industrial looking. The whole area is really awesome. Very underground. Lots of death metal.
And black metal.
It
was really good.
Very, very good.
But yeah, someone commented on the video and said you should come to Alcatraz, and I was like, what's Alcatraz? Like, I've never heard of that. And I looked it up, and I saw they've added more bands now, but I saw the lineup at the time. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
How have I not heard of this?
This lineup is really good.
This is my favourite because you've got a bit of diversity in it. Kind of similar to Bloodstock, I guess, but
better.
But better.
Personal taste, Alcatraz is far better. You got so many good bands on here. You got such a diversity as well.
Yeah.
Like you got bands of, I don't know, like genre wise they span very, very wide, and many of them happen to overlap with what I like. You still got Machine Head as a headliner, but then you got Creator. And like, I'm not into thrash, but I fucking love Creator.
Yeah, we saw them a couple of days ago.
And it was amazing. Like, they are so good.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna be amazing. You got Emperor still. You got Dimmu Borgir. You got Abath.
Abath, man, like
Abath is a living legend.
You've got Obituary, which was on Bloodstock lineup.
You got Ministry, which is also playing Brutal Assault, but they also play here. You got Fear Factory. You got Wasp.
Like Wasp, like that's really cool. Like, I've never seen Wasp. I don't know if they played Bloodstock one year. Well, I don't know if they have.
But that is like it's like one of those like bucket list bands. Like they've been going since like, I don't know.
I don't remember ever seeing them, so I don't think they have. Or if they have, I missed it. It's one of those things. But
it would be really cool to catch Wasp.
You've got Devil Driver. You've got Leprous.
Yeah, Leprous. Yeah, I haven't seen Leprous on any of the other lineups. So like Leprous, I know I kind of like this proggy, very, very melodic band, like that would be amazing. But like to see them on the same bill as like Emperor is like, it's so good. Like that shows you part of the diversity, because
Yeah, and then you've got Vola and then Vader.
Hypocrisy,
Static
X,
Neo Scavarius.
You got Forbidden.
It's just so diverse.
It's so diverse.
Based, Dying Fetus, Windrose, Il Nino, like
Gutalax,
Nailbomb,
Pestilence. Crazy.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, that is a really, really good lineup.
Conjurer, really good lineup. Year of No Light, Avulsed.
Pit Destroyer.
You've literally got everything.
Suffocation, Neobliviscaris.
Rotting Christ, man, I mean.
Yeah, Rotting Christ, yeah.
Black Dahlia Murder. Prong, like... That's just, it's so good. You got Kerry King.
You got Windrose.
Like, Kerry King, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, Kerry King. Call of Luna.
It's really good.
There is something here for everybody.
Yeah,
like,
and that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Because that is what a festival's about in a way. Like, you want a diverse lineup.
That lineup is very inclusive.
Yeah.
Very inclusive. Because like you got like Catafalque on there as well.
Oh, I know. That's like the gem for me. Them and Vola.
I think Winterfell is playing as well. Yeah, Winterfell is on there as well.
Between the Buried and Me.
Yeah.
Me and That Man.
So they got like prog, they got black, they got death, they got thrash, they got industrial.
They got Doom because they got Candlemass.
They got heavy metal as well. Like they got so many different genres covered there. It's so good, so diverse.
Yeah, that is the best lineup I've seen.
Yeah.
For me.
For me, that's also the best lineup I've seen. It covers so much different. Like again, we're polyamorous. Like we like so many of those bands.
Yeah.
Even though they all sound completely different. Like again, bands like I don't know, Me and That Man and Winterfell doesn't have much in common. Or like Creator. And,
well, I like how you've got Me and That Man right next to Dying Fetus.
Yeah, no,
and then
like
on the other side of them, you've got 3 Inches of Blood.
Yeah. You have Gutalex, like.
And Guerrilla. And Majestica. You got some proper power metal in there.
Blaze Bailey is playing as well. Yeah, so like you got so many different. You got Dope on there.
Is that Tsuda? I don't know how you say
Tsuda,
it.
yeah.
Tsuda. It's
honestly, that is very, very decent.
I think a lot of Bloodstock people would like this.
Yeah.
Like I say check it out.
Yeah.
Because it looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
And I don't know how well it's run, don't know anything about it, but I think we're going to book this because this is really cool.
Yeah, that lineup looks solid. That's probably going to be where we're going to end up next August.
I think so.
It's in a tiny town near the Belgian-French border called Kortrijk. Think you can you think you can fly to Brussels and get a train from Brussels to Kortrijk?
I'd suggest going to Brussels, and even if you have a couple of days spare before, check out Brussels because there are some good metal bars there.
Brussels is an amazing city. Now we've been there twice, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, you can check out our videos.
Yeah, there's 2 videos about Brussels.
There's a few videos about Brussels.
Well, we went there 2 times, but there's a bunch of videos about Brussels. Like we love Brussels.
Good rock bars. If you're into your beer.
Oh God, if you love beer.
Plenty of beer. There's that cool like horror rock bar.
Yeah.
A bit commercial, people say, but it's a good time.
Yeah. They have a good selection of different rock bars.
I really like the city. It's one of my favourites.
Yeah. I like Brussels. There's a reason why we went back.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like Brussels is amazing. So if you can, spend like a day or 2 before the festival just exploring Brussels. And then take the train to Kortrijk, and then apparently from there you can get a bus to the festival site. So it seems fairly straightforward, really, to get there.
So combi tickets, early birds sold out.
Not surprised.
Normal combi is €219, so a bit more expensive than the others we've been looking at.
But it's worth it.
But yeah.
For that lineup, I think that price is reasonable.
Well, how much is that in pounds? It's probably the same as Bloodstock.
Yeah, probably about. I don't know,
200?
maybe a little bit less than even, maybe like 190.
There's a VIP ticket, which I don't know what that is, but that's 435. So
yeah, I don't know what you get with that.
I'm not sure what that is. I mean, it might be amazing. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's camping. That's extra. So yeah, a lot of the European festivals you have to book the camping as something separate.
Yeah.
So be aware of that when you're...
Yeah, so you book your ticket and then you get your camping ticket. I guess you only need 1 camping ticket for the 2 of you.
I don't know. There's an info thing here. I don't know what that says. Because
that's in Belgian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume you only need 1 camping ticket for the 2 of you, but that's something that takes a little bit of research.
Yeah, that would be something you have to research. But yeah, it's not like Bloodstock, where it's included.
Yeah, camping is included. If you get a weekend ticket for Bloodstock, your camping is included. It doesn't work like that in Europe or like in mainland Europe.
In quite a few festivals I've seen, you have to buy the camping on top of the ticket. I don't know what this is all about. It says coins. Maybe it's like a system that you pay with.
System at the festival. It looks like it.
It's like when we went Metal Days, we got a payment card. So you didn't pay with any cash.
Yeah.
Or your own card. At the festival, you had like your own Metal Days card. Yeah. And you just buy that and you top it up with machines.
You go to the ATMs on site and
it's actually really cool.
Yeah.
I think some festivals, they have like wristbands that you do the same. You just go beep.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's all different camping zones.
Different areas for camping. There's you can buy these. You can rent these tents at Alcatraz as well. If you come from abroad, like what we would be doing, you can buy extra, like rent a tent, which is I guess similar to what they do at Bloodstock with a pre-pitch tent that we usually stay in. But these you have like a huge selection of different ones.
Oh, there's loads.
Basic tents, which is just a tent, or you can get like almost like glamping, like proper, almost like a cabin sort of, not an actual cabin, but like it's very glamping.
Yeah, you can get like
and an actual bed as well. It's like
I think you can get like
plush.
teepees or like cube tents. You can get a lodge. I don't know what that is, but I've seen pictures, and you can actually have like bunk beds.
Yeah.
And you can have a bed.
Can I have an actual bed in like your pre-made of massive glampy tent? Obviously, it's going to cost you probably quite a bit extra.
But you get a bit of comfort. It's in its own secluded campsite, so everyone's together who's paid for that. And you can even get like breakfast packages and stuff.
You can,
I don't know what any of this is.
You gotta buy it. You gotta pay extra for all of this. So like, it depends how much you want to spend versus the comfort that you're getting. It's all a matter of like, how much do you want to pay for it.
Yeah, but it's nice to have these options.
It is. They offer a huge variety of different options.
There's a lot of different options here. So
like for us coming from abroad, like if we don't want to carry the tents, and we're okay with paying a bit of extra money, that would be a very good option.
Yeah.
Say, okay, we're going to pay a couple of €100 for the two of us to have a tent.
Yeah.
Just set up for us, so we don't have to worry about any of that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to the campsite, dump all our shit, and just start drinking.
Easy. So that's basically everything. Well, not everything, but most of the big festivals going on the same week.
Most of them, yeah.
And then you've got loads either side. Like the following week, you've got Arc Tangent, which I've heard good things about.
Yeah. Midgard's Blood.
You've got Midgard Blood. That's in
Norway.
I know it's. But whereabouts? Just outside of Oslo?
I think it's outside of Oslo. Yeah, like to the south of Oslo. You can get a bus from Oslo to Midgard's Blood.
That's been on my list for a long time.
Yeah.
Because it's very like Viking.
That lineup is always sick.
You've had bands like Wardruna, Halo.
We actually booked tickets for Midgard's Blood.
Yeah.
Was that 4 years ago? But then COVID happened and it got cancelled. So.
Yeah, we couldn't go.
Yeah.
But, I recommend looking into that if you're thinking about if you're open to booking holiday at a different time than Bloodstock.
Yeah. There's tons of good things going on. There's a summer breeze as well.
Summer breeze, I imagine.
We also booked Summer Breeze at one point, but that also got cancelled because of COVID.
Well, if you couldn't book that week off for Bloodstock, some
if you have the
workplaces
next
get
week
funny
off,
with holidays.
You still got tons of things.
There's honestly, go on this website.
Yeah.
You can just scroll and click on the different lineups. Tells you all the info. Gives you the Facebook. Gives you the website. And you can start doing your research from there.
Yeah.
You've got, in July, we were considering Rockstad. Festival. That's in Romania, near Dracula's castle. The lineup's incredible, but a lot of hotels have sold out and the camping is very limited, so...
Yeah. I think we went on there and it said, I think it was like a couple of 100 camping tickets left or something. So if you want to go camping for Rockstad, you better buy your ticket now. But the lineup is... It's such a small festival from what... We've never been there before, but we did a bit of research because we were heavily considering going to Rockstad.
I really wanted to go. I still want to go.
It's a very, very limited festival. It's very small. Again, camping, heavily limited. Most of the hotels, if not all of them, in that town that is nearby are already gone.
I think if you drove... You'd have more of an option, but you'd have to drive every day to the fest. Yeah,
you have to stay sober, and at least sober enough to drive. You got the new version of Metal Days, Tolminator. That lineup's really good so far. Would love to go back to like Tolmin, that area in general. It's beautiful area. Beautiful area, plenty to do, like nature, and you've got the town. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Obscene Extreme.
Obscene Extreme, if you like your proper like extreme.
It's like Slam and Grindcore Festival.
Slam, grindcore, death metal.
Yeah.
That's basically.
That's probably all of it.
Maybe some punk. I don't know.
Maybe.
It looks incredible. You can get on stage, which is really fun. This looks like a good time.
Yeah.
That is also on my list. That's like what, mid-July?
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. There's just loads. Oh, we were considering Sick New World in Las Vegas, but flights are absolutely diabolical. So
yeah, we were considering going to Las Vegas. It's a Sick New World, but because it overlaps with, or it clashes with Easter, right? The Easter week.
Yes.
Flights are just ridiculous, like insane. It costs.
It's like 900 to over £1,000.
£1,000 at least to go to Las Vegas for each of us.
And then the ticket itself, because it's, I think the festival, they bring out the tickets in like waves. So first wave's obviously the cheapest. Now it's in like its fourth wave, and I think it's like $300
over $300 for one day.
Or $400, yeah.
I mean, they got some massive bands, but that would be a very expensive trip if you went there.
I think we left it too late because that's in April, so yeah. You really have to book your flights in advance.
Yeah. If we do anything in April, we're probably going to go to Inferno.
So we are thinking of Inferno. It's over Easter weekend. It's on the Thursday, Easter Friday, Saturday, Easter Sunday. Yeah, 4 days. So you probably need to book. Well, if you get bank holidays off, it works out well.
Yeah.
But definitely have to put the Thursday off as well. Because here in UK, well, yeah, it depends where you're from.
Yeah.
If you're watching this from Scandinavia, you're all right.
At least like in Denmark, we got the Thursday off as well. That's a holiday in Denmark. I imagine it's the same in Norway.
It must be the same in Norway.
It's got to be because why else would it start on a Thursday?
But yeah.
So yeah.
If you're in the UK, you have to book Thursday off.
Yeah, people in UK do not get the Thursday off before that. What's Good Friday?
Good Friday.
Yeah. But yeah, like Inferno looks good.
Pretty much all black metal.
Quite focused on black metal.
But it'll be cool. Like they got some really good bands.
Yeah.
We've always wanted to go to Oslo together.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been for a long time.
I've never been.
There's a good metal scene there, obviously.
Yeah.
You can do the whole black metal tour.
Yeah.
So yeah,
all indoor venues. You just stay in Oslo in a hotel. Inferno partners with a hotel. I think the Clarion Hotel, I think it's called. So you can buy the Inferno ticket, and then you can go to the hotel and book a room there, and then I think they use like a discount code or something.
Yeah, you can get a discount.
Quite a lot of money off of your hotel.
And there's a lot going on. There's after parties, Inferno DJs, artist interviews, the famous black metal auction. So maybe you can buy some cool, rare stuff.
So that would be well worth doing.
You get breakfast.
And free access to swimming pool and sauna.
Yeah, so it actually worked out quite cheap when we looked at it last.
Yeah, it was really cheap.
I think we were looking from the Wednesday to the Monday. Yeah, come back Monday. And it was, what, £400?
Yeah,
for
I think
people?
it's about like 70 a night or something, which is like insane. That's like unheard of. You can't get that in England anywhere.
No,
like
considering...
a hotel, well, maybe in like small towns, but Like
I wasn't expecting it to be that cheap for like Norway, and especially part of like the festival itself.
Get a hotel in the Norwegian capital during Easter for £70 a night is very cheap, very cheap. And the only reason why you get it that cheap is because they partner with the festival. Because like the normal price is probably about I think it's what does it say, 200 or something.
Yeah.
So you get like 66.6% probably off your your hotel stay, which is decent.
But what's cool about this festival, I don't think it starts until like the afternoon.
It looks like it.
So you can also explore.
Yeah.
Like during the day, or in the morning before the band start.
Yeah, it said they start around like 4, 4:15. The first band's on. So yeah, you have the whole day before that. Well, either to sleep in if you got really drunk the day before, or to get up and walk around Oslo, explore a bit, and then go to these. Because how many different venues is it?
I think it's 4.
4 different venues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like 4 different. So I guess it's like you get your wristband and you can just go in and out of each venue according to like what bands you want to see.
A bit like Cosmic Void or Incineration.
Incineration in England,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, you literally just keep your wristband on, you show it.
And you just go in and out of the venues as you please. So that's probably gonna happen. That would be amazing.
They have a thing here on the website called Black Metal Bus Sightseeing. So
that would be interesting. Like
I guess they go to all like the places where all the black metal.
That might be fun to do that with a bunch of other drunk metalheads.
It'll be cool. Yeah,
it'll be interesting.
Instead of doing it yourself, like.
Gotta see what that entails.
Yeah. But it looks like they have like conference, art exhibition, and tattoo fair. So that might all be going on as well.
So like all of this, like you get all of these bands, and then you obviously have the hotel experience as well if you choose to stay at the partnered hotel. So it'll just be 4 days full on with a lot of different things going on. It's going to be a very different festival experience, but something that I definitely want to try. It sounds very interesting.
If you like black metal.
If you're into black metal, which we are into black metal.
Oh yeah, we
like a lot of different genres, but black metal, I like black metal.
But also, like, if you're in the UK, you've got Incineration, you've got Cosmic Void, you've got Damnation. There's loads going on here. But again, it's all listed.
It's all on their website.
Like, it's brilliant. I'm so glad I found it because I'm always looking at it. Even gigs and stuff, right? You can search by country. So even if you're thinking of, like, going on holiday somewhere, I'm always like, oh, what's going on? Like, what gigs?
Yeah.
Use that website because,
you want to go to, like, whatever, like Norway in a particular month or a particular date range, you just go in there and search like what's on in Norway at this particular time. Anything interesting.
If anyone else has any festivals that they're going to or want to, please comment because we're open to.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Different things, yeah. What is everyone doing?
Let us know.
What would you recommend?
Yeah.
If you're from another country, like, please say because.
We want to hear.
Open to travel and
again, it's always interesting to hear what other people like and what other people are going to, and it's highly likely that you know some bands or some festivals or some events that we never heard of. So
please recommend, and it helps everyone else see as well.
Yeah,
like, if people read the comments.
By all means, fire away. We like traveling, so like if there's something going on interesting, whatever in whatever city that you're living in or something that you have heard of.
I just love discovering, what's going on metal-wise around the world. It's really interesting. And
it is.
But yeah,
so that's probably going to be us next year. Inferno Fest, Alcatraz, maybe Download for the day. We'll see how it goes.
And some other small UK fests or,
Incineration maybe next year.
Who knows?
Who knows? Anything can change.
I'll see something, I'll be like, right, I'm going to go there.
We are the sort of people that... I don't like planning too far ahead in the future because it never goes according to plan anyway.
No. It's just a lot of these festivals are getting like tickets sold, so...
This is like, again, another... Like Bloodstock sold out that quickly, so I think like we know a lot of people who are looking at festivals abroad because of that.
That's why we're also looking... But we've always been interested in going abroad anyway. But I think more people are inclined now who normally go Bloodstock because,
because it's sold out and because...
And maybe they just want to branch out a bit and maybe this video will help. We've done this,
on a whim.
Yeah.
Just winged it.
Like we normally do. We never plan anything.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway, I think that wraps it all up.
Yeah.
For now.
That's a wrap.
Yeah. But yes, please leave your thoughts.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And use this website. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it now.
Come on, do it. Do it.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
I can't do my thing.
It's too far away.
Lean over, Something's
going to go wrong.
I want to do it now.
No, please.